the Proboscis Cernos. This baby's an oldie but a goodie, and today we're going to learn how she rocks. So a couple things going on with this bow. It has an initial hit of the arrow itself that hits. It has tendrils and an explosion, which will knock you back if you don't have primed surefooter or whatever you want. So again, it has the initial arrow has a hitbox. Then there's the tendrils, which do another thing. And then the explosion. The tendrils do primarily slash, the explosion does primarily viral. And now, before we get into the mods of the weapon, let's learn what mods not to put onto it because of how they affect the weapon. Were you to put Galvanized Aptitude or Gun CO on this weapon, it will not affect the tendrils, and it will not affect the explosive. It will only affect the direct hits of the arrow. Now, you may get the occasional Huskow, but primarily you're going to be zipping it around Doodah, and then you're finishing them off. You're going to be zipping around Doodah, and then you're switching your pistol to finish them off. You're not really going to be using this as your primary damage source, but it is doing big PP damage. So that's the long and short of the bow. It does have fall off, and a short energy cap, 7. Only holds 7. So, as you can see there, it does have fall off. That is basically the fall off you get with the terminal velocity mod. This ribbon is essentially terminal velocity and electricity. That's all it is to me. Damage is nice, but you see there's minus critical chance. The base critical chance is 7, so the ribbon's not as bad as it may seem at first. This is one of those ribbons that at first you're like, oh, it's trash, and then you're like, wait, this is a utility weapon. That's almost perfect. If I had speed trigger instead of damage on here, if I had fire rate instead of damage, I would have preferred that. Because this weapon, you can't have to cock it. You gotta be at full mass to be firing, which is unfortunate. But again, primarily viral on the explosion. The tendrils are doing primary slash. But my build is for corrosive and heat. We're getting a good spread. Part of why I got the heat on there is just because it's extra. It's just damage. But a big part of it is because my secondary, my Coruscating Cacoethes, has Cascadia Flare, which I do have a video on this weapon and how insanely god it is. But this is about the Proboscis. That's the accompaniment to my Proboscis. So we do have speed trigger for the full charge. We have these two mods are so the Hellfire and Infected for the corrosive heat, and then we have my heavy caliber. This is for the minus accuracy because we want the spread to be, we want more spread. Then of course, again we have Serration, the utility, the sprint speed, and then this is for the ammo pickup utility. Of course, we have primary dexterity. We're mainly getting kills with our secondary, be it Tenant Livia, be it the glaive. Mainly, this is just grouping them or killing them with something else. So that's the long and short of the build, right? Bane mod, you could swap that out for every year one. I normally use Bane mods, but because just solely out of convenience, but it is very good to actually do damage, because again, not primarily for a damage weapon, but holy fuck. If that's an extra bonus that your weapon is doing damage, then that is a great bonus. But today we're going to learn a little secret. This is a trade secret, so don't go telling anybody about it, alright? This is our little secret. Network responding. Yeah, that's our secret. Uh-oh. Friends, I can't show you the secret. The Warframe does not want me to show you the secret that I have on this. Oh, Lord. So, there is a secret to this weapon. Any Warframe that can group, or I'm sorry, any Warframe that has a clone, like Wukong or this one, we're gonna learn something nice. So this does, unfortunately, go off of your ammo, your current ammo, but so see all these enemies, I'm gonna use this ability. My clone is here. Now I have my very personal grouping device, so I can just rail into them with my Coruscating Cacoethes that we learned in another video that maybe will be linked in this, maybe it won't be. Again, it is, I don't have any ammo now for my Proboscis. It scales off of the ammo, that you have, so you will have to have some sort of ammo regeneration, be it a sentinel, be it an ability, be it mods, be it just using something else. But a very powerful grouping tool. I never see people really talk about the Proboscis Cernos anymore after the ammo changes, which is understandable, but if you have a frame that can maintain it, or you have a method, maybe you have an ability, I think that it is excellent, because just permanently having a little buddy that groups everything in the room for you, oh, Lord Almighty, is it convenient. Look at it. It's just so nice. I personally prefer using my secondary. I'm like a secondary main. I like using the pistols and whatnot. So it's nice to have something that can just group everything for me. I know there's other grouping methods. You could use abilities and whatnot, but hey, it's a pretty cool plus, to your normal thing, and it works in tandem. It works the other way too, right? Like I can, of course, have my little buddy out, and I'll group them, and he's pooping in their mouth. There's fecal matter in their mouth. Right? Nobody likes that. But that's why it's called the blinding badness. Shouldn't do that. Yeah, so this is the long and short of my little ditty right here. If you felt like you learned something from this video, you're probably dehydrated and I bet your lips are chapped. Go take care of that post haste, because if your lips are already chapped, it's too late. It's all about the preventative maintenance. So, bye.